All right, boys and girls. Monday morning, April 20th, 4:20. It is about 6 minutes past the hour, and we are just doing our Monday morning pre-market analysis and getting ready to put together some our daily bias. So for today, it looks like we've had ourselves a little bit of a dip gap. So some exciting stuff there. Um, we are going to set the. Let's go ahead and set all the markers, and then we will take a look at our analysis. All right. Looks like we had a pretty good rally on Friday, and it leveled out, and then opened up on early this morning, or I should say Sunday night Asia session, opened gapped way lower, and then has slowly been working its way back up. I'm anticipating New York session is going to be bullish. So I think what we're going to do is look at a liquidity sweep, probably somewhere below these uh, London lows right here, or this low time frame area of liquidity. Maybe coming to here, but I think this is about where we're going to stop and then curl back up because we're already starting to push up to those highs. So I would say the liquidity sweep is going to happen right about here, and then we'll be pushing up. So right now it's still pushing higher even right now. Like, wow, pretty crazy. So man, oh man, it's not wasting any time, is it? All right, let me get this marked off, and then we will begin looking at what's happening today. Remember, we got to be patient in all of our endeavors here. See where our gaps are. All right. London lows. Okay, we really don't have a London high set just yet. Um, we got 830 right in here. All right, so I'm going to put the London high right about here because then we've got pre-market, but I'll mark pre-market there. Okay, we do have a marker there that I actually still like where it's at, so I'm going to keep that because that looked like that was pretty good marker for that. So I'm going to switch this to purple. Keep that there. All right, let's go to 1 hour. Looking good. Okay. Okay. All right. Looks like we had some liquidity areas there that have already been swept. Haven't swept there, but the move looks pretty positive in all our specs. That was taken out. Okay. All right. Yeah, we're pushing higher like right away, aren't we? Okay. Yeah, I think that's a good area of liquidity right there. If we haven't already had our main liquidity sweep, we could also be looking at here. I don't see any gaps. We got some good target areas up here as well. Switch to the 5 minute. Okay. Well, two possibilities here with the way this market's been going. Um, if we get a surge, I'm feeling we've got to have a liquidity sweep somewhere to open, an opening sweep. And I don't know that we've already done that. And even if we have, I would expect something to shift before coming back up. So we could end up here. I'm going to put a marker up here just to show for a liquidity sweep. And then I think I'm going to want a marker down here too. I'm pretty sure that's where I want one as well. Okay. So I think that's where I want things to look for now. We have a value gap right here that did not get inversed. There we go. We can look at this a little tighter now. Okay. I would say on opening, market open, if we see that we have inversed this first 5 minute gap here, and we also have a 5 minute gap here, we don't, oh, I guess we do have a little bit of it here. We'll have to see which one is the stronger. But if the gap inverses, then we've got a pretty strong move down to these low time frame lows or lower time frame lows. This low time frame area of liquidity right here, which would be the same here. I mean, clearly this is an uptrend, so we are looking for inverse value gap right in here, break of structure right here. We're just going to have to, this is kind of a wait and see kind of scenario here. Because we've got okay. All right. This is definitely a wait and see scenario in the morning here. Hmm. Got just a little under 10 minutes to market open. Looks like we've got some normal looking activity here. Definitely bullish order flow, both on the 5 minute. The 15 is now is also bullish. Excuse me, after a reversal. And then the 1 hour also bullish. And then of course the 4 hours bullish as well. So we're bullish all around. what I'm going to be looking for is a move to a possible liquidity sweep. Liquidity sweep I see being down here. Um, we could get a sweep down here. We'll see where a candle closes. If we do get a candle that closes below this area here, we'll probably have a break of structure. That's what we'll look for on the 5 minute, and then we could probably take a quick short scalp um, and ride that liquidity sweep down to one of these areas. I mean, really, I'm thinking probably something down in here. Depends on how quick the move goes. Like I said, we've got a value gap right in here and a value gap here. Let's mark those off. So value gap right here. And another one right here, which was tested, but not fully inversed. And then we also have the value gap right here, which was also tested, but not inverse. Two of them. One here. And the other one was right here. Really small, but nonetheless. So those are the ones I'll be looking at. Looking at seeing what happens there. And if we get a break of structure, and inverse those gaps, we'll be pretty good for a short. We should be pretty good for a short. At least something short and quick with a scalp. So we'll see. We'll see what the market gives us. Just shy of 5 minutes to market open. Got to give the market at least 5 minutes to get that first candle figured out, and then begin to get an idea of what's happening from there. I think we're definitely bullish on the day. Um, let's take a quick look at the calendar too. I don't believe there's anything major going on today, and there is not. Wait, come on now. There is not. Okay. Looks like we're getting a little bit of a bearish inverse value gap, I'm sorry, SMT, a bearish SMT on the 5 minute here, which would support my thought that we're probably going to drop a little bit on open. But then again, we've got to see how the candle finishes out. And right now it looks like that was probably a premature assessment. Just about a minute to market open. Make sure I got that value gap marked properly. About 15 seconds, market open. S&P is already pushing past previous highs in the pre-market in London. There we go. All right, we got an immediate move to another mark, and we should see something start to drop at this point. But if we don't, then we are in a very, very bullish move right now. So we should be keeping an eye on something going from there. Okay, we definitely have some play going on here. Way too early to determine what price action is telling us at the moment, although it's looking very, very bullish. We're just kind of stuck in the middle between a couple of breakpoints here. We've already got an hourly high hit, which I believe is the lows. There we go. We're going to look to see if we can get this these value gaps inversed, get a liquidity sweep going. We might already have our liquidity sweep here, so we'll just see if we come down, hook down and come back up. We'll see if these value gaps get respected or inversed. Looks like we're already heading to inverse 1. So if we get a break of structure here, and we also inverse this value gap, I'll move to a lower time frame and begin to look for an entry at that point for continuance. We dip down into it, but haven't done anything with it. Right now, it looks like a bullish SMT. S&P is really, really playing hot, whereas Nasdaq just wants to dip and take that sweep. I think Nasdaq wants to sweep more than S&P does. Okay, we definitely inversed on the 1 minute. Headlines. Okay, definitely a break of structure on the 1 minute. Go back to the 5 minute. Still got a couple minutes left on that. Okay, if we finish higher, we're looking very bullish at this point. So I'll begin looking for a bullish entry. I think we've almost inverse this value gap, headed back up. And we're looking pretty good here. Okay, I'm going to get into a buy here. I think our target is going to be the purple up here. This is our target right up here. Is going to be our target. Maybe I should have taken it on the S&P, because right now I'm hurting on the 1 minute here. I wonder if I should take another. Oh, I can't. I can't take another contract. I got to take the contract I have. So okay, so New York highs is what we're going to be looking at going to. Clearly S&P is the stronger one. That's probably where I should have taken the trade. I'm not liking where this is taking me right now. This is really looking bad. And if I get to 1,000, it's going to shut me down. So let's see if I can hold out. I mean, I like the long, but I think I am hurting right now. I just need to hold out. If that value gap does not get inversed, I'll be okay. Okay, that was still a little scary. We still got to get into positive numbers here. I might have done better taking a dip on that instead, waiting for it for a pullback, but I think I think ultimately I got a pretty good entry here. Oh man, this is not looking good. I could get stopped out here. We're still in positive order flow. S&P's looking good, man. Could have ourselves a bearish SMT, and if we do, then I'm in a tough way. Man, oh man. I did. I got in too soon. Um Shoot. I might be screwed. I might be screwed. I'm really, really close to being screwed here. We've got equilibrium. So this would be a great entry right here, but if this closes out, I'm gonna get closed out. Yep, I'm getting closed out.
Order filled.
Yeah.
Order filled.
Damn it. All right, today not a good day, guys. I held as long as I could. I took max daily loss, so not a good day today. Fuck. All right, so I'm a little backwards. Now I've got work to make up. All right. All right, that was a bad one. All right, I'm out. I'm done. That's it for the day. That was that was terrible. All right, let's try again tomorrow. Thought I had the right play and it just didn't work out. I was totally backwards on that one and then held way too long thinking it was going to come back. So, all right, that's it. And I will see you guys tomorrow.